Back in 1995, I won a contract to inspect trees in a large area of the northwest of England where there was urban regeneration, urban renewal. And that involved converting a lot of agricultural land and woodland to urbanisation, industrial development, residential development. And the land had been surveyed by other tree inspectors prior to me getting the contract. And I recognised that there'd been a lot of risk aversion in the decisions that had been made to manage risk from trees. I wanted to find a better way, and QTRA came out of that. It developed very quickly, and within a few weeks I had a method that could be applied. But there were some issues with it, and I didn't want other people to modify the method, so I kept it to myself until 2005. In 2005 I came across some data that enabled me to improve the method so that it could be more universally applied. And that was when we started running training. At the end of 2005 we ran the first training event, and since then we've run many training events internationally and at home in the UK. QTRA enables us to consider the level of risk. One of the big problems with tree inspection is that the tree inspector identifies a feature in a tree that isn't precisely measurable. So they have to make assumptions. And those assumptions are often based on extreme caution. So the tree inspector takes a very cautious approach to the assessment and management of risk from trees. The tree inspector passes that caution onto the tree manager, because there's no cost to me as a tree inspector to recommend the removal of a tree. The cost is for the tree manager and the local stakeholders, the people who would normally benefit from that tree. What QTRA does is it helps us to share the responsibility. So my responsibility as an inspector using QTRA is to carry out an inspection at the level that I've been contracted to do, to provide a quantification of any significantly elevated risks and to provide options to manage those risks. The tree owner or the duty holder can then take that advice, take those levels of risk and make their own determination of how that risk needs to be managed. So I'm giving the odds to the tree manager, and the tree manager is then able to make an informed decision.